Because coming to the stage right now, we got Duck Down Music's own Chelsea Reject, everybody.
One word to describe me would be random. Lotion. The lotion commercial. Now let me spontaneous combustion. That's not one word, but you can make it one word. Experimental, highly experimental. Like, I feel like as I'm growing, I'm finding different sounds that I like. So I would say experimental because I'm still like searching to find that definite sound.
All right, so getting into your recent project, Complex. What was the writing process behind that?
Oh man. Well, it took me like 2.5 years to complete. I started it kind of when I was putting out my first mixtape. I kind of started it right away because I was still in school. I had like access to the studios that SUNY purchased, so yeah, I kind of started it right away. A lot of things got scrapped, like a lot. So it was all about like building on it and hearing what I liked and what I didn't and choosing kind of. There was a lot of tracks.
What kind of led the choices that you put together for this album?
My mood, like just life, because you know some of the songs I was feeling it at a time, and then as time went by, I was like, what was I thinking? So you know, I just kind of had to, you know, live my life and choose it through that way, through my theme and the vibe I was going for.
Do you have anything coming up next?
Yes, and it's untitled, which is strange. I usually start things with a title. That's usually the first thing I do. But I'm like 3 or 4 songs in to this EP, which is untitled so far. But I'm hoping it comes to me because all my titles come to me like either in a dream or like some type of weird way.
Is there any growth from the last mixtape that you released?
Radiate. You mean? Yeah, a lot. The recording process changed because I did most of Radiate by myself when I was in at my college. Like I said, I did a lot of it out of my dorm room. I would kind of like cut some of my classes and be like, today I'm gonna get music stuff done, and that's what I do. I had a lot of like cool roommates. We used to chill and freestyle like all day long type shit. So it was more like a community type of project, and Complex was more like me being an introvert, kind of like on my own. But I had a lot more features on there, which is kind of weird. If you get what I'm saying.
Why is that weird?
Because I was more introvert mode, but I was working with more like artists who are more established, like as opposed to Radiate. Yeah, because Complex, I was more figuring out my adulthood and shit. Radiate, I was in school, I was more safe, you know. I wasn't really in the real world, if you get what I mean. So I had a lot more like sad girl college songs type of stuff on there. But I really, you know, I appreciate it even till this day. But
do you feel like you figured it out? Like,
yeah.
You figured life out?
No, absolutely not. I don't think anyone's ever gonna figure out life until it's over.
What does hip hop mean to you?
When I say spit.
What does your song mean?
When I say spit.
What do you mean?
When I say spit.
Where is the power in your song?
Spit.
What are you saying?
When I say
Speak.
When I say spit. When I say spit. When I say spit.
Tell me who was my competition, Kendrick or Nicki Minaj, no matter who was the king or the queen, because I will still be the god. Bam Bam. When I wrote that, it was because at the time, like, every time you're like a female rapper, they're like, oh, like, you're not like Nicki Minaj. It's like nobody else can be a rapper except for Nicki Minaj. And I get like the Kendrick reference, like people tell me like I rap like him, and I'm like, I don't really see it at all, honestly. But yeah, he's one of my faves. They try to box you in to a category, and I'm just like, nah. It doesn't matter who's the top female or male rapper, because I'm still gonna be myself. Oh, fuck being cautious. From Planet Namek. That song, that writing process came from, I don't know if I can really say this, but it came from a trippy experience, and then like the following week I was writing about being on Namek, because during that experience that's what that's what the grass and stuff looked like to me, like Namek. And I was like, fuck being cautious, because I feel like I usually like try to take the safe route sometimes, and that was just me telling myself that. I'm my own guardian. I didn't grow up. It's from Namek. And I was saying that because I see myself as a big kid. Like, even though I'm 22 at the time, right now, currently. Don't tell anybody that. But, yeah, I still see myself as a kid, and I'm probably not going to grow up. I hope I don't. You know, I hope I still keep my youthful energy. Life of celebrities, not what I'm searching for. I am in love with these melodies. I'm not buying the dream that they selling me. Oh, yeah, there we go. From far away. I wrote this because, like, I wrote this after, I think, chilling with some rappers, and they were really like, what's the word? They're really arrogant and stuff, and I'm like, I'm not really trying to be like that. I'm not really trying to be super, super rich or like shit on the world. I'm just like, I'm really in love with the music aspect, because some rappers, they just rap because it's culturally cool right now at the moment, but I'm doing it kind of as a therapeutic type of thing. Owning it as I prosper, see my opponent then I conquer. Oh, this is one of my favorite tracks off of Complex, actually. Go. With this right here, I was talking about like rapping, like getting on songs with other people type shit. It's not really like they're like my opponent, but you kind of have that like, ooh, who's gonna body who on the verse type of shit. So that's kind of what I meant when I was writing that. Actually, we're gonna do a shuffle for these last. It's funny if I make the same thing. Since an infant knew that I would be infinite. Word. I was always this strange kid. Like, I mean, I had friends, like, but like I like to be by myself a lot. I like to read a lot and write a lot of comics and stuff. So when I was a kid, I was like, you know, there's definitely something different about me. I'll figure it out one day. How can you talk about your third eye? What about the rest of all your chakras? Planet Namek. This is about, like, in rap culture nowadays, everyone's all into Dragon Ball Z now and like chakras and these things. You know, everyone's rocking it. Everyone's rocking the crystals and stuff, but then you see that they treat people like bad and like they have an arrogance to them. It's like, how could you be spiritual if you're acting like that? You know what I'm saying? What's a god to a queen? Word. I was saying in this song, this is Spacey, what's a god to a queen? Basically, like, you know how the rap game is dominated by males, and I was like basically asking, like, where's my space in the rap game? Like, it's a god to a queen, basically.